Where was I when this journey began? Where I was in the opening doors of the pandemic. So the doors of the pandemic or our world closed the doors. And I stepped into this quest, into this journey. So it's such a pivotal time and a pivotal time in my own personal life. So I'm super grateful for this opportunity to to share. So where I was I was in a lot of pain, physical, emotional. I discovered that I wasn't in alignment with my relationship with my husband because our values were different. This wasn't a new insight, but what was new was the quest put me in it didn't put me in anywhere. I chose to be and to live in the space of my heart. As I start settling into my heart through meditation, through journaling, through really going deep, like I played full out and I chose that. I feel like right now in my life, I'm in act three, which Jane Fonda says that for a woman at my age, act three is the final act. Not that I can't continue to contribute, but it's the most important stage of my life because it's a stage where I think I can contribute the most, which is one of my high values. The challenge was when I started this is that I wasn't living from a space in my heart for me. I would share my heart with others, but I wasn't sharing it necessarily with me. And so, what opened up for me with my deeper meditation practice was just that connecting in, just settling into me even more deeply. What this helped me to do was kind of pull apart my life in a good way to examine it piece by piece, moment by moment, tiny little segments. And as I started to pull my life apart, I realized that I really do want to share my heart with somebody when the time's right. But first, I need to make some decisions about where I'm at in a current relationship that doesn't have aligned values. So I still have a hard conversation to have, and the time will be right soon. In 8 days, that's why and there's a reason why I gave myself 8 days. But in 8 days, I'll be able to have the conversation. The next thing that I discovered is by just planning a little bit in my business and my life, I have some new compelling things to look forward to. First, I want to go to Bali, Indonesia, March, April, and May of 2021. And I'm doing it for me for a spiritual journey inward. I was a mother for 33 I am a mother for 33 years, and I've raised 2 of my children, and I'm really grateful, and I wanted to give myself something as a reward because my son's 19 and just got finished with his first year of college, so my game plan's always been for the 2nd year of his college for me to go onto a journey for me. So that awakened more deeply in this journey. And the big thing for me is wanting to share my heart with somebody as I share my heart with myself first. I was too willing in life to share my heart with others. But I wasn't looking inside myself to see what I wanted. So I want a relationship, and I want a relationship where I have a special name and that I'm loved and nurtured, and that I could give loving and nurturance to somebody else with aligned values who's done some work on themselves too. So I'm grateful to Simon and to the family and the Quest family because they helped through all the tears and all the pain. There was a lot of laughter and joy too. So I'm grateful that I was able to be on this journey and on this quest. And now I have a new journey into my heart. And that's my responsibility as I trust myself and align with my new life and my new business. That also shifted. I was working way too hard.